Hello, this is Grandma Jan from Red Toad Art Studios, and today I'm going to bring you 3 small collages made with my little people. Now, this isn't all of them. This is men and 1 woman. I've got a whole stack of women here that I can choose from to make my collage. So, let's get started. I am going to choose some scenery from this devotional book. Now, I'm not going to make a review of this. It was a gift to someone in my family. It got water damaged, and it's not very good to have out on our shelf anymore. So that was given to me for the pictures. And I'm going to look through this and find different scenes to put my little people in. Now, I did put a clip here. I thought this one would be a good one. A good background with a saying. And we will get into that later, but I'm going to snag this picture while I'm here. That's one. And I did find a little gardener lady. And we'll put it right here with it. So we need to find 2 more. And I had a couple in mind. This is a possibility. There's a lot of beautiful pictures in here. Someone could be sitting on a rock. One of my ladies. Let's take that out in case I can use it. There's one back here I really liked that my little farmer guy is going to go in, I think. This one, look at this pathway into the sunset. And I want to use my farmer guy, but we'll get him later. That is actually 3 pictures right there. So, let's make those 3 pictures. Here's my farmer guy. I think he will be standing in that path. Okay, there's our person for that one. Okay, I have picked out 3 landscapes to add a person to. There's writing over the top of these, and I'm going to put a saying that fits the picture and our little person on top of that. And these will go in my medium-sized book. They should fit just right because remember the ones I did the other day? This one, and I think, and this one. And they both came from the same book. So I'm going to pick a page, about in the middle here to put one of these. Shall we go with this one? And it needs to be trimmed down just a little bit, and this ragged edge can come off. Let's trim all of our pictures then. We're going to do 3 of them today. These are just quick collages. Okay, have all of these trimmed. And the people I have picked out, my little farmer guy, he's going to go on the trail of that one. My little gardener girl is going to go there. She planted all these flowers and is quite proud of them. And I like this one just because she matched the colors. She's standing with a bouquet of flowers. I think she'll end up probably going about there. So, the next thing I need to do is cut around the figures. And I think that's going to involve some fussy cutting, but they seem to be easy to cut. They're not hard to cut through, which is a good thing. So we'll need to cut and ink them. Yes, they'll definitely blend in a lot better with the white edge gone. All right, I'll be right back as soon as I've cut around these two. All right, we need to ink our people, and I will do that by taking Vintage Photo Distress ink and going all the way around them, so that it eliminates any little white pieces of paper or white specks I might have missed in cutting. And I will be back with you as soon as I have finished that. I need to cut the slits in my pages where their feet need to go. Paste these in my book. Let's do them one at a time. We'll set the farmer and the gardener over. Get my book. Now my question is, do I need to take this off or paste over it? And that's something I need to decide now. Okay, I have cut this image out and it fits on my page, but I don't like the way it looks on this white page. So I am going to put some purple around the edges. Let's see what that looks like. Yes, I like that. Okay, I'll put this in water, and while that dries, let's decide where our lady is going in this, because I will need to cut that with a craft knife, and I think she's going to go about there. And what should she go behind? We don't want to hide too much of her. These flowers right here, I think we'll just cut a slit right there for her feet to go under. As if she's standing in the flowers. There she goes. There, I like that. And that will go on top of the purple with some sayings. Let's go ahead and get her glued in to our sheet. I'm going to use some Elmer stick glue. I know this won't last forever, but these aren't the type of pictures that need to last forever. They're fun to make, and they're fun to put in your book or your art book, your art journal. But we don't really intend for them to have to last forever. And I'm going to the back, and I'm going to glue her feet down. 1 foot at a time. That'll help hold her in. So, is our paint dry yet? It is. Let's bring our book back. So, am thinking about framing this with some washi tape. This would match your dress perfectly. And now let's add some words. I know I saw some I liked. Let's see if we can find one in here. How about always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder? There is beauty in simplicity. There. That page is done. Shall we go right across here and do another one? Let's do the man on the path. Now, yes. And let's go find a good washi tape to go around the edges. This is probably about the best one. This one, maybe with this one, I don't know. This yellow would be a nice outline next to maybe the green. Well, let's get it glued down and then we'll decide about our washi tape. It would be easier to put paint back there, but we need to cover this purple here. Now, do I need to cut and stick his feet in the dirt? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. He needs to be inked a little more. I think he should be partially behind the grass, just maybe 1 foot there behind the grass. Yeah, I think that fits him in a little better. So let's glue him down. Okay. We need to glue this down. Now, let's see one of these tapes. Maybe let's go for the green one. I think that will fit the best. And we'll cover up all the smudgy purple that I was messy with here. Yeah, that helps a lot, doesn't it? There's 2 of our pages. Let's go do our last Lady Gardener. And let's find another place. Let's find a page here. And we will cut that saying off. Oh, I forgot to put a saying on our man. Let's go back here. I know there is some here. The journey is the destination. And not all who wander are lost. There we go. Now we'll go to Our Lady in the Garden. We need to cut this picture down. And I think this will be a paint thing again. So let's find us a yellow. Okay, let's paint this yellow. I'll try to not be as sloppy as getting all that paint on our other page. Does that look like we have it all? Oh yeah. Let's put it off to dry. And let's cut our flowers. Let's see, I think she should be standing about there behind this clump of flowers. That'll be fun to cut out. But let's see what we can do. I don't know if that's wide enough, but let's see. There she goes, right there. Kind of like, see the beautiful flowers that came up? All right, let's get her glued in. Okay, let's bring our book over. Well, let's get glue on the back of this ready to put in our book. Okay, let's see if we can find a washi frame for that. These are all very simple pictures that you can do in your art journal or just your plain old journal in just a few minutes if you have these figures and a book to cut out backgrounds. Not all collages have to be long and complicated to be fun and be pretty in your books. Okay, I have, 4 different possibilities? This orange one, that one would go good. This one would go good. Here's a yellow one, but that doesn't stand out against the yellow. And here's one that says good vibes. I'm kind of thinking we'll use this. Let's do. We don't want to think too long, or they become long and complicated. There we go. And now let's find a saying for this. Live, create, tell the story is one of them. And let's find one more. Everything has beauty. There we go. The third one of our little people. And I may do another section of these. I saw 3 more ideas, or 2 or 3 more ideas when I was looking for these. And maybe my next video will be a few more of these. What do you think? Well, let's review these real quick. There is our garden girl. Live, create, tell the story. Everything has beauty. And then we did these 2. Not all who wander are lost. The journey is the destination. And this one, always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder. There is beauty in simplicity. So I hope you've had a good time today, and this inspires you to do some simple, easy collages in your art journal. Or your daily journal, you can put a picture that fits your day. So I hope you're inspired and have a good day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye for now.